Let's go for a ride. You are watching CycleCruza's all-in-one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today.
It's like 50 degrees out here, man, in the wintertime. Is that fucking awesome or what? That's what I tell you guys. Don't put your bikes away, man. At least here in Ohio, we get a lot of nice days to ride. So I find myself riding at least once, a couple times, 1 to 2 times a week, or, every other week. Depends on when some bad weather comes through. But anyways, guys, I think some of you guys misunderstood me, and you thought that, in that video that I did where I said no more SuperBikes for me. The main reason, why I said that was because of like I said, these new Street Fighters and everything that are coming out that have very close, power to weight ratio as these super sports. So, and the Street Fighters are more comfortable. They're geared for the street, so it's got more power and the, low and mid range. And they usually have more convenience features on them. I mean, it's just better for the streets, and they're about the same price or less, so it's really unnecessary to get these bikes anymore, unless you do track and, you ride the street and track. But, I'm not going to stop riding sport bikes, guys. I'm keeping this bike. I love this CBR1000rr, and I will continue to ride it on the streets as I normally do. I'm thinking about getting a Street Fighter of some sort, but I'm thinking about actually even turning this bike into a Street Fighter. I got this idea in my head. I'm like, I just did a video not too long ago where I talked about, where you can make a Bad Ass Streetfighter out of a salvage bike for cheap. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. But I'm like, dude, I could turn this bike into a fucking Street Fighter. I mean, these bikes, the CBR1000rr and Fireblade in Europe, these bikes are really great street bikes. The only thing is, the knock on these bikes is, obviously these are basically, these are track bikes. Because they do have the low clip-ons, which a lot of people find uncomfortable on the streets, which it really doesn't bother me. But I've gotten so spoiled with the WR250r's riding position. It's just, man, it feels like I could ride like this all day. As where this one, I take my left hand off to get me sitting upright, as where the other one I got both hands on the bars. But all I have to do to this bike, to get this bike up, to being a Street Fighter is just putting on some clip-ons on this bike, man. Some not clip-ons, I mean some bar risers. Where it has the riser, and then you put a bar on it, and it'll lift it up like that high. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Turn this into a Street Fighter? But yeah, I think this bike would make an awesome Street Fighter. There's a lot of guys, like I told you guys in that video about, making a cheap Street Fighter using a salvage bike. I was saying a lot of people turn these super sports into the Street Fighters. The CBR1000rr, the CBR1000rr, the Jigsers. Shit, even the BMW S1000rrs. So, but there's no way. I love having 2 different types of bikes. The disparity between the different bikes here, because this bike, although I can't, it's one-dimensional. I love the power. That's the one thing, but I tell you, the WR250rr, since I modded it, it's quick. It feels awesome because it feels like a bicycle. But this bike just gives me that raw power that I urge for sometimes. So it's awesome having both bikes. But yeah, it'd be really awesome to have, put some bar risers on here while I'm up here, a little bit up here, and that'll take, I don't have any back problems or anything, don't get me wrong, but I mean, this isn't a bike that you want to take on super long trips where you want to ride it all day. Although I have ridden the CBR1000rr, I did 12-hour stint on it when I went down to the Triple Nickel back in 2013 and rode the Triple Nickel a couple of times. And it didn't bother me much, but it is nicer You know, like I said, having that upright position. Like I said, I've been spoiled with the WR250R. But yeah, I'm thinking about, just turn this baby into a street fighter. I don't know, what do you guys think? I wouldn't take the fairings off of this. It's too pretty of a bike. And also it helps deflect the wind. So, and that's one thing, you know, some people mention with the street fighters is that they don't have the fairings. It doesn't block a lot of the wind when you hit high speeds, which can be, you know, fatiguing to the rider. But for me, at least on the WR250R, which I can't go any more than 80 miles per hour, the wind doesn't bother me at all. But I actually enjoy the wind. It doesn't fucking bother me, man. I actually enjoy it. So, but to each his own. Everybody has their own preferences. But yeah, guys, CycleCruza he'll be riding some sort of sport bike always, and probably this CBR1000rr. The power is just fucking amazing. It's second to none. But you know, the street fighters, they have the same power. You know, down low and in the mid-range, actually a little bit more of it, a little bit more grunt. As where these, you have to rev it out a little bit more to get the power on it. But the CBR1000, the Ballard, that's one thing that's great about this bike, is it has a strong mid-range power, as where, you know, some of the other super bikes and super sports have more of the power at the top end, like the R6, which is still a top end bike even though they redesigned it. But yeah, you can't beat the power on this bike, man. It's fucking awesome. Let's get on this ramp and light it up here. This is like the green light here. That power boost, baby. As you guys know, though, I'm not one of those riders that try to hit the top end. Give me a 0 to 120, I'm good, baby. That's why I said the Street Fighter is really probably a better suited style of bike for me. Is that a copper? But hey guys, that's all I have for you in this video. Hey, if you want to see more of my videos, go to my website, CycleCruza.com. Click on the menu tab, My Videos. All my videos are categorized in various playlists. Hopefully you can find something that will inform you or entertain you. Hey, hit thumbs up if you like this video. Share this video with your friends. And hey, man, I appreciate all you guys. All you motorcycle lovers out there. And for those of you that haven't got a motorcycle yet, get your ass to the MSF class. And get your motorcycle endorsement and get a motorcycle so you can enjoy riding a motorcycle like I do. Having a good time out here on the streets, baby. That's all I have for you guys. So until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Deuces.
Hey, don't forget to check out my other YouTube channel that features the original bug-out moto van that is designed and built by yours truly so that I can live in my van with my motorcycle. So hey, check me out at youtube.com/bugoutmoto. Subscribe today.